Hi Taurus, and welcome to your love reading from May 2019. From next month, my love readings are going to be on Vimeo. Taurus, I'm still going to do my weeklies and my monthlies, but I made that decision, okay? I do an awful lot of love readings. It's sort of what I specialise in. So they're going to be on Vimeo for next month. And you don't have to purchase them, but they're there if you choose to. They won't be any more than the price of a Starbucks. But as before, the weeklies and the monthlies will continue. So what's the central issue for the sign of Taurus for the month of May 2019? What's going on? King of Pentacles. Central issue between two people. Maybe not a lot of movement. Okay, in his shadow side, the King of Pentacles is a very stubborn energy. Okay, in his positive side, it's beautiful. There's an awful lot of commitment, earth energy, solidity between two people. I'm already fascinated why you're the Four of Swords and they're the Chariot. So they're moving forward at full speed towards you, and you're the Four of Swords. So turning your back and resting. Emotionally, you're the King of Cups. Emotionally, they're the Devil card. Okay, don't worry. I actually love the Devil card. One of my favourites in a love reading. It's a little bit steamy, Taurus, I have to say, when it shows up in a love reading. A little bit of a very powerful sexual bond, basically. And then you get the Emperor and the Empress, which is the married couple in the deck. What on earth have you got going on here, Taurus? The Emperor and the Empress is the married couple. Always will be. What is going on here? And I want to pull another couple of cards here. So some of you are getting married, by the way, I have to say it. There's no way around it, especially with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, because that's making real an emotional bond. And then you get the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So some of you are in for a very, very pleasurable month of May. These are all the cards of pleasure. The Page carries the Ace. So sometimes the Ace of Cups is one of my favourite tarot cards, but unless it's grounded in form, nothing happens. The Page brings it forward, and it's leading to an awful lot of emotional happiness and joy for you. The Six of Cups is one of my soulmate cards, and so is the King of Cups with the King of Pentacles. And so is the Emperor and the Empress. So I think it's safe to say love might be a bit of a powerful dynamic for you in the month of May. Some of you are reconciling with someone from the past. Doesn't have to be, because the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, because you know these times in our life where we meet people and when we're with them we just feel this sense of being at peace, a sense of joy. That's what the Six of Cups is about. Anyhow, whatever it is, they're coming towards you and you're turning your back for a little while, okay? There's always a reason why. It might be because emotionally they're the Devil card, which means they might be over pursuing. It might feel that it's all a little bit too intense with the Chariot and the Devil, because that is someone whose energy is set on you, and boy are they going in that direction. And maybe that's why you're going, oh my gosh, give it a break, give it a rest here. And remember, the Four of Swords is someone who's just been through the Three of Swords, so sometimes there's a need to pull your energy back. But boy, are they making their way for you, I tell you that. Emotionally, you're the King of Cups, okay? So keep your cool at all times, Taurus, okay? The King of Cups has an awful lot of feelings, but he's also this King of Cool, He dips his toe in, but this guy is not losing his cool for anything or anyone, which might be a little bit, I'm quite pleased about, because the emotional world of the other person is a devil card. You know what, when this turns up in a love reading, it's almost a very burning and quite an obsessive attraction they have. And maybe because the Chariot and the Devil together, it might just feel a little bit overwhelming here. And that's why you're the Four of Swords and the King of Cups, because you're not closing yourself off to it. But boy, it's like you're this Buddha, sort of just sitting cool as anything, when this person is fully and completely pursuing you. And if you're not seeing signs of it, they actually are, because the Devil card emotionally might block contact, he might try and cut contact off, but he's feeling it. Then this is really bizarre, because look at your view on the relationship and the outcome, the Emperor and the Empress, which is the perfect balance. My only one thing that I realised here is they're the one that's coming more towards you, and you are turning your back a little bit here. So you're definitely guarded, okay? But not completely. Tell me why. Tell me what the Emperor's about for Taurus. Yeah. It's with the Knight of Pentacles. So it's not that you're totally guarded, but you're very, very cautious here, Taurus, to tell you the truth. And I think it's okay, because I would probably feel cautious towards someone who's a Chariot on top of the Devil as well. Because someone's getting themselves in an awful lot of steam over you and an awful lot of heat. Now the Devil card is actually the Lover's card, but it's got itself a little bit out of balance, because the Devil card is 15 and the Lover's card is 6. But so it's basically a Lover's card, and it tends to show up. It can show up either the other person's got a little bit obsessive. Obsessions tend to happen when things are shoved down. It's a part of the human nature. It happens to all of us, by the way. So a part of us gets shut down, and then it doesn't go away. It just becomes even more consuming. So it becomes quite challenging energy. Or it's something has gone a little bit wrong with this connection. And when I say wrong, it tends to represent maybe you fell out, maybe something happened that disrupted the relationship, or maybe they're just acting far too fast for you, Taurus, because the King of Pentacles is about slowing everything down. In his shadow he's stubborn, but in his glory that King of Pentacles moves twice a year, because he's so okay within the inside. He doesn't have to chase anything, because he's at peace within his own being. Now, if I had one wish for Taurus, it'd be for you all to have that peace within yourself. And actually, because you're the King of Cups, you sort of have, by the way. The other person isn't feeling quite as peaceful as you. They're burning a little bit here with their desires, okay? This relationship's going towards union. Look, I don't think I've really done a love reading like this. 10 of Cups and the Lover's card. 6, Ace, 9 and the 6. The whole thing is about connection and love. Something's gone a little bit off in this connection. As I say, when people fall into the devil card emotionally, there's many reasons why people do. And really, it's the sort of thing you maybe have to get a private reading so we can work out what this person's about. It can be that they're in some sort of addiction, but I can't help feeling the same thing, that it's actually the Lover's card turned upside down, which means something might have got lost along the way in this connection, and that's what's turned it in that way. And there's nothing really, you're in a great position here with the King of Cups, and the fact the King of Pentacles is connecting you, just set the scene of how you want this relationship to go. So you set the pace. If someone's too overwhelming, you just be the King of Cups, and you just say, just keep your cool here, relax, there's nothing to worry about. And God, but boy, you're going towards connection. Look, I'm laughing. Devil cards for the King of Wands. There's just so much sexual attraction there. Wow. 3 kings. And you are all in this row together. All incredibly powerful. I like the fact, Taurus, that you're in this very, very relaxed state. They really, really are burning quite a lot here with the intensity of their attraction for you. Keep the King of Pentacles as a central card. Just don't move. Unless you really want to move, but just keep everything really cool and very, very relaxed. That's what I would do. I don't know what to say about this reading. I think it's very safe to say, Taurus, that there's love on the cards for you. Yeah, there really is love in the cards for you guys. Okay, loads of love. Bye.